Hi, my name is Brianne Cryer. I'm an anthropology major at UT. And I guess I don't even really think of myself as having particularly feminine features, but after this project I do because everyone started telling me that.
Hi, my name is Vittorio Miliano. I'm 26. I'm a geography major. I'm male and identify as male, heterosexual. Don't dress in women's clothing too often. Did theater in high school. That doesn't really count.
Hi, my name is Jason Sheik, and I study economics. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Austin. And I see myself as not an ultra-masculine figure, but one that is masculine in leaning.
When changing your body, what is considered normal and what constitutes marginalization in a society? How are natural facts experienced differently according to gender? How much does an outer appearance reflect a, quote, inner self?
Buying the clothing in Goodwill was certainly an experience. As you can probably tell, I'm not the typical female body type. And I actually ended up walking out of Goodwill with something that was much more racy than I ended up wearing. And so hats off to the women also out there that decide to wear short skirts because I chickened out.
Brianne's very female. Not sure it's going to work with her dressed up as a man.
I mean, I do like to play with gender some, and I'll choose more masculine or feminine looking outfits for different situations. I'll dress a little more masculine with perhaps a vest and a sports bra, which flattens my breast. But this does not make me look like a man.
My group members, I had not known them before this class, and so I didn't know that really what their experience was with this particular topic going into this.
Vito, his feminine and masculinity, I'd say, fluctuate a lot. And I think that's the way it should be because, I mean, it's not really determined from sex.
Going into this project, I really didn't know what to expect. I've honestly never dressed up as a woman before, and so the whole experience of this was something new to me.
Jason's very masculine. He's like 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, and I have no idea what that's going to look like in drag. I don't even know if he's taking it seriously, but I guess we'll find out.
Jason, when I first saw Jason, I thought, I mean, he does have a really masculine body with his broad shoulders.
The focus of our project being those that cross-dressed or transgender, I have always been interested in that because it's a situation in which the reasoning and explanation is not out on the surface. It's a very complex matter, and I think it's one that deserves more research.
My makeup was mostly hair. I didn't really have any real makeup, just hair. And I don't know if that, I guess it made me look more man-like because men generally have more hair. But I really just felt like a monkey mostly. And, but when I did look in the mirror, I did see myself as a little more masculine.
I knew I would have to wear makeup going into this. I didn't expect how much.
Again, I've never had makeup put on me before, so the whole process of having a face essentially put on you was quite interesting. And it took a lot longer than I thought it would. 45 minutes to put on makeup was something that I wasn't expecting. And I actually think I had an allergic reaction to the makeup later in the day after I took it off. But it was interesting looking at myself in the mirror once the makeup had been put on, because looking at my face without the rest of my body in the picture, I certainly looked like an almost completely different person, and that added to kind of the whole idea of this project, was seeing if we could make ourselves feel like the opposite sex.
We were doing makeup for about an hour, waxing my eyebrows was excruciatingly painful. And everyone seemed to have a good laugh at that, and I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. It ended up coming out really interesting because I don't look like me anymore. You see the things on photoshopping models, how at the end of the photo shoot they don't look like themselves, and that's pretty much the case here. I mean, it's me and you can tell it's me, but it doesn't look like me as I'm normally walking around. I feel like me, but there are things that are different in the sense that I know I'm outwardly somewhat feminine, not that I'm performing, but that this is who I am now. So it's more of an actual change in personality than just I'm in a role.
I felt like I wasn't completely acting, that I didn't feel like in character enough, that I wasn't completely, feeling like a woman.
I didn't really expect my attitude to change a lot after dressing up as a man, but it did, and I felt like I was acting a lot more sexual and maybe even pimp-like than usual. I think that's because I kept asking myself, what would a man say or do in this situation? I mean, I didn't really feel like a man. I did feel like I was more performing as a man, and that's not how I would want to perform as a man at all, but it just came out that way.
I thought we'd all have fun with it because we were all pretty open to it. It was interesting.